Hebrew it's pronounced Sharia. Read on.
And they went forth to go into the land of Canaan, and into the land of Canaan they came. And Abram passed through the land unto the place of Shechem, unto the plain of Morah, and the Canaanite was then in the land.
So it says when at the point in time that Abram had came into the land of Canaan, the Canaanites were already settled within the land. Read on.
Verse 7. And the Lord appeared unto Abram and said, Unto thy seed will I give this land.
So he let Abram know, unto thy seed will I give this land. He will give the land of Canaan unto the seed of Abraham. Read on.
And there builded he an altar unto the Lord.
And it says he built an altar unto the Most High. It lets you know that Abram had some understanding of the law. He had some understanding of the worship of the Most High. You understand? And to let you know that Abram actually followed a law or followed the law, we know that Abram paid tithes. We know that Abram built altars. We know that Abram circumcised his children. All these things are contained within the law. And a lot of people get confused when they read the New Testament and it says that Abraham was not justified by the law, but he was justified by faith. Not understanding what Paul was speaking about when he says that Abraham was not justified by the law, but by faith. What it's saying is that it's not saying that Abram didn't follow the law. What it's saying is that Abraham didn't have to follow the law according to something that was written. Abraham was following the law according to his faith and according to what was in his heart. Read on.
And there builded he an altar unto the Lord, who appeared unto him.
And he says he built an altar unto the Most High. So Abraham had some understanding of the Most High. He had some understanding of worshiping the Most High. Read on.
Verse 8. And he removed from thence unto a mountain on the east of Bethel, and pitched his tent, having Bethel on the west, and Hai on the east. And there he builded an altar unto the Lord, and called upon the name of the Lord.
And it says he called upon the name of the Most High. Now we know at this point in time, even though Abram was calling on the name of the Most High, we had some understanding of calling upon the Most High. We understand that the name I Am was not revealed unto him. And we can read about that in Exodus chapter 6, verse 3. As a matter of fact, let's get that.
Exodus chapter 6, verse 3. And I appeared unto Abraham, unto Isaac, and unto Jacob.
So we understand that the Most High revealed himself, or he appeared unto Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Read on.
By the name of the Most High Almighty.
So it says he appeared unto them, or he revealed himself unto our forefathers under the name the Most High, or God Almighty. Read on.
But by my name Ahiah was I not known to them.
Now it says, but by my name Ahiah, which it should say. We see in this translation it says Jehovah. But we know that Jehovah wasn't originally put within this scripture in Exodus chapter 6, verse 3. It says, but by my name Jehovah was I not known to them. So we know that the Most High, or my name Ahiah, was I not known to them. So we know that the Most High didn't come to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob under the name I Am. Let's go back to Genesis the 12th chapter.
Genesis 12, verse 9. And Abram journeyed, going on still toward the south. And there was a famine in the land.
So at this time in the land of Canaan, there was a huge famine, or vigorous famine within the land, which caused Abram and his household to have to leave the land of Canaan and to go into the land of Egypt. Read on.
And Abram went down into Egypt to sojourn there, for the famine was grievous in the land.
And it says, Abram went down to the land of Egypt to sojourn there. He had heard in the land of Egypt that the land of Egypt at this time was flourishing, and they had grain, they had food. The land of Egypt wasn't in a famine at this point in time. And it says he went there, for the famine was grievous in the land. So in the land of Canaan, there was a very grievous famine. Read on.
Verse 11. And it came to pass, when he was come near to enter into Egypt, that he said unto Sarai his wife, Behold now, I know that thou art a fair woman to look upon.
So when it says he came near unto the land of Egypt, and before he came into the land of Egypt, he let his wife Sarah know that thou art fair to look upon. Abraham knew that at this point in time, or Abram knew that because his wife was fair to look upon, that the Egyptians would attempt to kill him to take his wife Sariah. Read on.
Verse 12. Therefore it shall come to pass when the Egyptians shall see thee,
It says, it shall come to pass that the Egyptians shall see thee. Read on.
that they shall say, This is his wife.
And they shall say that this is his wife. And what shall they do after realizing that this woman actually belongs to Abram? Read on.
And they will kill me.
And it says they will kill him. So Abram understood that the Egyptians did not fear the Most High, and their laws were in the same laws and the same beliefs that he had, and he knew that because of that, the Egyptians would attempt to kill him and take his wife. It says, therefore it shall come to pass when the Egyptians shall see thee, that they shall say, this is his wife, and they will kill me. Read on.
But they will save thee alive.
And it says they will save thee alive. So they will kill me to take you as a wife. Read on.
Verse 13. Say, I pray thee, thou art my sister.
So he's letting her know as a result of me understanding that they would take me and kill me and take you as a wife. Just say that you are my sister. Read on.
That it may be well with me for thy sake.
And it says, he said it will be well with them. So he understood if she would have said that, or by Sariah saying that I'm your sister, that the Egyptians wouldn't attempt to kill him and take her as a wife. They would just look at Sariah as his sister. Read on.
And my soul shall live because of thee.
Read on.
Verse 14. And it came to pass that when Abram was coming to Egypt, the Egyptians beheld the woman that she was very fair.
So when she came into Egypt, or when they came into Egypt, the first thing they noticed was that Sariah was very fair. She was a very beautiful woman, even in old age. Read on.
Verse 15. The princes also of Pharaoh saw her.
And it says the princes, the high princes of Pharaoh also saw the beauty of Sariah. Read on.
And commended her before Pharaoh. And the woman was taken into Pharaoh's house.
And it says they commended her before Pharaoh. So they went to the Pharaoh and gave a description on how beautiful this woman was. And Pharaoh was hearing the stories of how beautiful this woman was, so he finally decided to have this woman brought before him. Read on.
Verse 16. And he entreated Abram well for her sake.
And it says he entreated Abram well for her sake. So he treated Abraham well, believing that this was Abram's sister. Read on.
And he had sheep and oxen, and he asses, and men servants, and maid servants, and she asses, and camels.
And it says he entreated Abram well, and he gave him, it says he gave him sheep. It says he had an oxen, and he asses, and men servants, and maid servants, and she asses, and camels. So he gave Abram great wealth, and one of the servants that actually was given to Abram during this time was Hagar, which would later become the mother of Ishmael. Read on.
Verse 17. And the Lord plagued Pharaoh and his house with great plagues because of Sariah, Abram's wife.
So it says the Most High plagued Pharaoh and his house with great plagues because of Sariah, Abram's wife. So in order to keep the Pharaoh from coming unto Sariah and dealing with Sariah, the Most High sent plagues unto the Pharaoh of Egypt. Read on.
And Pharaoh called Abram and said, What is this that thou hast done unto me?
So he called Abraham and said, what is this that thou hast done unto me? Read on.
Why didst thou not tell me that she was thy wife?
And it says, why didst thou not tell me that she was thy wife? Read on.
Why saidst thou, she is my sister?
It says, why saidst thou that she is my sister? Now Abram understood why he told him that she was his sister. He understood that if he would have told him that Sariah was his wife, and as opposed to saying that she was his sister, that they would actually kill him. They would actually kill him and take his wife. So Abram knew why he said what he said. Read on.
Why saidst thou, she is my sister, so I might have taken her to me to wife? Now therefore, behold thy wife, take her, and go thy way. And Pharaoh commended his men concerning him, and they sent him away, and his wife, and all that he had.
Okay, let's jump to Genesis chapter 17. We at Genesis chapter 17, verse 1. Read.
Genesis 17 and 1. And when Abram was 90 years old and 9, the Lord appeared to Abram and said unto him, I am the almighty power. Walk before me and be thou perfect.
Read that again from the top.
And when Abram was 90 years old...
So it says when Abram was 90 years old, at this point Abram is in old age. It says he's 90 years old at this point in time. Read on.
When Abram was 90 years old and 9, the Lord appeared to Abram.
So it says the Most High appeared unto Abram while he was 90 years old. Read on.
and said unto him, I am the almighty power. Walk before me, and be thou perfect.
So now we see that the Most High is presenting himself before Abram as the almighty power, as opposed to I am that I am, that we see in Exodus, the 3rd chapter. Read on.
Verse 2, and I will make my covenant between me and thee, and will multiply thee exceedingly.
And it says he will make my covenant between me and thee and multiply thee exceedingly. Now remind you that at this point in time you have different nations within the